Top of it, top of it, top of it. It's your boy, Coach One Stack. We at it, man. And I hope y'all having a blessed day, man. We on our way to 50K, y'all. We almost there, man. The channel's moving good, and I appreciate y'all loving the raw content. No editing, no intro, no outro, just getting straight to it. Just like I'm about to get straight to this video right here, where Diddy betrays his own attorney. Man, he betrayed his own attorney, y'all. It don't get no deeper than you betraying a person that made sure you went free and didn't get 100 years in the penitentiary. Bars. But before I get into the video, man, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And trust me, I won't tell. Hey, but check this out. You have to understand something. You have something called a Fourth Amendment, right? You have your right to privacy. And you got something that's real deeper than that. You got something that's deeper than a marriage. And that's called attorney-client privilege. That means that the police, a judge, nobody can listen to what you and your attorney have going on. For those of y'all who've been to the jail and the penitentiary, y'all already know. When you go see that attorney with that contact visit, hey man, ain't no officers in that room, ain't nobody else in that room but you and your attorney. It's almost like a doctor-patient privilege, but attorney-client privilege. That means that nobody is ever supposed to know what you tell your attorney. And nobody's ever supposed to know what your attorney tells you in private. They have taken an oath. A person can get disbarred and sometimes actually go to jail if they gave up that information. But see what Diddy did, Diddy with that documentary, and y'all gonna see it in a minute. Y'all know I'm gonna show y'all a little video about it. You know I ain't gonna take too much of your time. He not only put his attorney on Front Street, but he talked real greasy to him. See, when he was doing that 50 Cent docuseries on Netflix, when he hired that the videographer to film him, he should never have showed the part where he was talking to his attorney on the phone, because he made them dudes look real bad. Now they out here looking sad, you dig? See, now the videographer could have actually become part of that case. Why? Because he heard what they were saying, because he was in Diddy's face. But that ain't the cold part. This man got him free, and he was talking to him like a dog, and now that's on a documentary, y'all. You're not supposed to ever record what you and your attorney have going on. Matter of fact, if I was his attorney or you was his attorney, you should be pretty ticked off that he was either taping you and filming you without your knowledge. That's something that you never do. Guys, that's something that you don't do to your friends. But when you're in your house, you have no right to privacy. But if you're on the phone with somebody, especially your attorney, you do not tape them. But let me show you guys what TMZ had to say.
Diddy really screwed up. And I'm not referring to his criminal trial, which has him sitting in prison right now. But it has to do with something that happened right before he got arrested. If you've seen the Netflix documentary about Diddy, Diddy The Reckoning, which 50 Cent produced, there's some footage there that had never been seen before. This is a photographer that Diddy hired to follow him around and document his life. That footage ended up going to 50 Cent and his production company, and it's kind of the centerpiece.
Sold to them.
Yes, was the centerpiece of the documentary. So watch this particular scene, because this is where a lot of people feel Diddy really screwed over someone that he should be very, very thankful for.
Taking 8 nuclear bombs, you know what I'm saying, straight to the head. And I'm tired of going back and forth with y'all, with the lawyers.
That's just not true.
Okay, so no. Let me tell you something. Let me say this. I'm not a referee. So I'm gonna get off the phone right now. Listen to me. I'm gonna get off the phone right now, and I am gonna let you professionals look at the situation and come back to me with a solution. No matter what nobody said. Let's just, here and there, y'all are not working together the right way. We're losing.
Well, he says we're losing, but the reality is Mark Agnifilo, the person with whom he was speaking, actually won the case for him. This is a huge betrayal. Look, Agnifilo, there is no way he isn't outraged that Diddy was secretly recording him, and this ends up in this Netflix documentary. Mark Garagos, who is my co-host on Two Angry Men, he's represented Diddy for years, and his daughter is part of the Agnifilo defense team. And he was involved in all of this. So in this past weekend's podcast, I pushed him to find out how Agnifilo really feels here. And Mark kind of skirted it some, but I think you get the sense. Diddy knew that Mark was being recorded, but Diddy didn't tell Mark. Does Mark feel betrayed by Diddy?
I've not talked to Mark about it.
What do you think?
What do you think?
I
will tell you, I'll just tell you, if it was me, I would be more than a little upset. I was more than a little upset when the client didn't know and I was being recorded. I mean, there was a while there where I was meeting clients under bridges, freeway bridges, because I was PTSD over it. So I think, as a lawyer, it is one of the most inviolate oaths that you take to protect the client confidentiality and the client privilege. So I don't know. I haven't talked to Mark, but if I were Mark, I would be out of my head.
Out of my head.
It's incredible. Diddy did two things here. Number one, he betrayed Mark Agnifilo, who, to your point, did so much for him. Obviously, without Mark Agnifilo, may very well be spending the rest of his life in prison. The second thing that he did is, by having a third party that's privy to the conversation, the videographer in this case sitting there, there's no privilege, right? Diddy waived that entire privilege. Now, it didn't end up backfiring because it seems nobody knew about it until the end of trial. And what are you going to do at this point? But it's such a callous act by Diddy to just sell out his lawyer like
selfish.
that. It's so selfish.
Now, we should say that, remember, Diddy and his team were very upset when they found out that this footage was part of the documentary, and they tried to shut it down, but, you know,
the act of taping it is
already
what
out.
is so
the
awful.
act of taping it, right.
Without
Now,
Agnifilo's
Diddy would
knowledge.
say that I didn't authorize that video going out, and the argument they've made is that he's the one who has the right, that he owns that footage, but
That's a copyright issue. That has nothing to do with the morality of the whole thing.
Yeah, the morality is clear. That what's unclear is what kind of a deal did he have with the videographer? Because I'll tell you what the sense is that I have based on my conversations. I think it was a loosey-goosey thing.
Yeah.
And I don't even know they had a written agreement. And if they didn't have a written agreement, the videographer is the one who owns it.
Copyrights cannot be transferred to an oral contract. Nobody, you have to put copyright transfers in writing or they don't count.
And
there you go.
I think that happened here.
Yeah.
Stephanie calling in from Brooklyn, New York. Diddy needs to take some accountability. He's more mad at the lawyer than his own actions. That fame all has gone to his head, and 50 did a great job on the documentary. It was a scary watch, sad.
And like you said, 50 did a great job on the documentary. And as I told you guys, everything that glitter ain't gold. Just because somebody got some money, it don't mean they smarter than you. And these attorneys, man, it's as good as they go. Hey, man, he was playing with their reputation. Could you, let me take the time for a minute. How would you feel if somebody that you was trying to stand up for was secretly taping your conversation and everybody heard what was going on? Better yet, don't you hate it when people like when you're on the phone with somebody and they put you on speakerphone and other people are listening to your phone call and you don't even know them people's listening, and then they're talking all big and stuff, and then all of a sudden you find out that a third party's listening? Don't that kind of make you mad? That's what this situation is right here. But Diddy, man, you really made your lawyers look real bad with this secret video. But you know, I don't like to keep y'all too long, but you need to make sure y'all tune into my live. And because the name of that live is called, Am I Black? We're going to have to get on these Somalians, man, around here. But that's a whole nother subject, man. So make sure y'all tune in. Make sure you like the content. Subscribe to the Raw channel. Hit the like button, people. And hey, you know the rest. Be blessed. Don't ever get stressed. Make sure you never get finessed and get plenty of rest. And don't take people on the phone.